and I got fingered there. Men kill women sometimes. Can I ask you that?
Yeah, but you have to take a shot.
Okay, go on then.
Hello and welcome to 3Shots. I'm Valeria Vulpe and you are?
Grace Campbell.
Nice to have you, Grace. 3Shots is a game show where I ask you some questions. Some are very tough questions. Some you may not want to answer. But luckily, thanks to Dutch Barn, you have 3 lifelines, 3 opportunities to evade my questions. You can take a shot and skip the question. You can take a shot and take another question from the bucket. No guarantees it's better. And you can take the shot and revert the question to me. How does that sound?
I mean, it sounds great. I'm so intrigued to see if you ask me a question that I won't answer.
Okay, great. Let's try. Let's see. In a video you posted on July 19th, you said you brought your boyfriend coffee and strawberries in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to minimize his protein intake?
So that was as a character. I don't have a boyfriend because that's lame. I'll try and imagine as the character. She was very pick-me, I think I can remember. So I think she, I don't think she really thought about his nutrition. I think she just thought about whether or not he liked her, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it does sound concerning that he's not having enough protein. He's probably a weak man.
He, thank God, isn't real. So that's amazing. Yeah.
So men, do we need them?
I need them when I am like, when do I need a man?
Take your time. We can come back to it.
I can't think of a time in recent months that I've needed something from a man. Apart from gay men, I get so much from gay men. I'm in a relationship with like 15 gays in North London. That's my love life.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they give me everything I need.
Nice. On your reel about the Kim Kardashian face shape underwear for your face,
Yeah.
Vicki Pattison commented, "I know it's not the point, but your hair looks amazing."
That was nice of her.
You never said thank you.
I didn't even know that until you just said it. So I feel awful, and I'll apologise to Vicki because she's amazing.
Do you want to record an apology message right now for Vicki?
Vicki, I'm really sorry for the way that I behaved, and I hope that it hasn't had an impact on you or made you feel like I don't appreciate your love and respect. I was just going through a tough time. I was having addiction problems at that time, so that won't be able to go in the edit.
Okay. You posted another reel in February, quite close to Valentine's Day, reminiscing about a guy you went out with in 2016 who said he didn't vote in the EU referendum.
Oh, yeah.
But that he would vote the following
Next year.
And then you said you miss him. Do you still miss him?
I think about him all the time. He was the one that got away, that man.
Yeah. Is he the last man you needed?
High IQ. I remember I was on that date and he told me that he hadn't voted in the EU referendum, and then he said it was fine because he'll vote next year. And then I said, one of my friends has gone into an early labour, so I need to leave. And then he was like, I'll take you to the hospital. And then I was like, oh, please don't take me to the hospital. I don't want to get trapped at hospital. Yeah, exactly.
Take me next year.
Let's meet next year at the polling station. But yeah, that's he could have been the one if not for that.
Well, not that year. That year wasn't him.
Maybe when
next referendum
get another vote. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that your favorite excuse? People going into labor, or just a lot of you people are going into labor?
I've always got a friend. Well, now I'm 31, so I've always got a friend going into labour anyway. But I've always got a friend. I always, when I go on a date, I set up something that I may need to leave for. Right. So it's like you set it up but then it feels like a natural callback when it then does occur. Like, oh, my flatmate has just said that she doesn't have her keys, but she might be going home soon, so I might have to leave to let her in. But then if I'm enjoying it, I'm like, oh, my flatmate's, she's staying out as well. Or like the early labour. Yeah.
Would you not enjoy more just telling the guy that he has bored you and you are leaving?
I would say that's a risk because men kill women sometimes. So I try and play it safe for my longevity.
I see. Margaret Trudeau or Fidel Castro?
Well, when I was younger, I had like a huge obsession with the Cuban Revolution. And my entire bedroom was actually Che Guevara themed. So he wasn't the perfect person, but because of my attachment to Cuba and the revolution, I'll say Castro.
Okay. Are you still attached to Cuba?
I haven't been to Cuba for like over 10 years now. But I was very distressed when the hurricane was in Jamaica and Cuba because they're both like two of the most amazing places in the world. But yeah, I went to Cuba when I was 18 on a school trip. It was mad.
That is a mad school trip.
It was mental.
What school is that?
Parliament Hill School. It's in Camden in North London. Okay. And we went to the place that Che Guevara shot the last bullet in the Cuban Revolution, which is now a nightclub, and I got fingered there.
That's an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah.
A school trip.
It was fun. So that's why I got really interested in the Cuban Revolution. From them.
Yeah, it does sound revolutionary.
It was. Yeah, it was amazing.
Do you remember who he was?
He was fit. That's what he was. Yeah, he was hot.
Cool.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Just make one up.
Fidel. Name was Fidel.
Do you hear voices?
Yeah. I would say so.
What do they tell you?
Well, I've been like hearing voices since I was really young, and I used to think it meant that I was like maybe unwell. But it's just like I'm having conversations. I've got multiple people in my head that I'm just having full-blown conversations with all the time.
About the symptoms or other things?
So for example, with health, it could be like one thing happens, like literally something itches. And then one person in my head is like, oh, that you read an article once about a girl who had like an itchy breast or whatever, and then she had breast cancer. And then I go from there, and now suddenly I have breast cancer. Then I have to call my mum, and then my mum sort of like laughs and doesn't really ever indulge me. And then I say, this is going to be the boy that cried wolf one day, you're going to laugh, and then I'm actually going to have it. And then she says, oh, the other day she said to me, I said, I think I have cancer in my elbow. And she said, wow, and last week it was in your lower back. This moving cancer is so fascinating. And then, yeah, and then something else happens and I get distracted. But yeah, I've always got voices in my head. Do you?
I think so, yeah.
Well, some people don't have an inner monologue. Do you know that?
I've heard people claim that, but how do we ever prove it? It's like self-reported.
Yes, that's true. It's true. Because I even think my dog has an inner monologue. So I feel like...
Why do you think that?
Because I can see what she's thinking about things. She's like navigating her next move. She wants something from me. I can see her thinking about what she's going to do. So I think some people maybe say that they don't have an inner monologue, but I definitely have like, I always say it's like a writer's room in my head, and it's like different facets of my personality, and they're all writing different, like competing to write different stories about what's going on.
But that's kind of useful.
It is, and then sometimes I have to like decipher it from reality, like figure out what's actually real, you know?
What is actually real?
Well...
I don't know. What would you rather sell? Supplements, real estate, or timeshares?
I think I'd love to sell real estate, to be honest. I think I would be really, really good at that. And, that would be so... Do you watch Selling Sunsets?
Mm-mm.
No? Oh, okay. I just would love to sell people... I'd love to sell people stuff. I remember once I was in Newcastle on tour and a girl signed me up, which I'm still signed up to this honey... It was basically a pyramid scheme, but it was like a honey supplement that was meant to make you never get ill. And I signed up to it because she was so persuasive and she had such amazing charisma. And I'm still paying for it like 2.5 years later because of that moment. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Well, but then why don't you want to sell supplements?
I don't think I'd be as good at selling supplements. I think I'd be good at selling houses. I think I'd be good at selling a lifestyle, like in a house, like with the sort of aesthetics of it. I think like health, I don't know if I'd be good at selling great health.
But you're so worried about syphilis.
Yeah, I know, but I want people to give me supplements. I'm too anxious to be someone that's like, I'm amazing. But with rich people stuff, I'd be really good at that.
Do you delete old photos of exes or let them haunt you forever?
Can I ask you that?
Yeah, but you have to take a shot.
Okay, go on then.
Cheers.
Cheers. Do you not have one? No.
I can have one.
Go on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry.
Yeah, do I delete photos or keep them, let them haunt me forever? I let them haunt me forever.
Do you look at them?
Yeah, like every day it will be like, on this day in 2020, you were with this guy. Yeah, I think it motivates me to do better in life.
Do you get sentimental? Like, do you ever think, oh, I miss that person?
Depends where I am in life.
Yeah.
That's why I have to keep working at life so that I don't feel nostalgic.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, because I'm like, if I miss that guy from 10 years ago...
It means I'm not evolving.
It means it's bad. Things are bad.
Do you ever fear bumping into ex-boyfriends?
I dream of it, and I dream that it's a really good day for me, but not for him. Like he's just lost a job or something, and I just won everything.
He's just lost a job, and suddenly he's gone bald in one day.
Yeah,
and then he trips over into a puddle.
Yeah,
You're just there.
And having a great hair day.
Yeah.
And
that's my biggest fear. Well, I have lots of fears, but is bumping into an ex, and it's like the one day of the week that I haven't washed my hair, or like haven't put, or like I've got a cold sore or something, and then you're just there, and they're there with their like new girlfriend who's really hot, and
that's bad.
Yeah,
that's bad. Hasn't happened to me yet.
No, I have bumped into exes in weird situations, but luckily I've always looked good. Thank God.
It's the first time I saw you thank God.
Yeah.
You mentioned your dog a lot. How long have you had her?
3 years.
Okay. What made you get a dog?
I just kept getting with like washed up DJs, and I kept like waking up in bed with these like sort of failed has-been musicians vibes, and I was just like, this is boring now. I'm gonna get a dog just to shake it up. And then it made my life more at home, which is nice. I used to go out all the time. I was a crazy girl. And now I just like to stay at home with my dog and my friends.
So you went from going out a lot to having to be with your dog all the time.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't, it was like kind of what I wanted to do. And then like, yeah, I mean, getting my dog, it's a bit like, you know, when a man has a daughter and then they're like, now I understand feminism. Like, that's what like Jay-Z said when he had Blue Ivy. He was like, I totally get feminism now. But it's like getting a dog, I basically realised that I used to just kind of get with people for the sake of it, or would be seeking kind of like affection and comfort from people who like couldn't give it to me. Then I got a dog and I got this like consistent form of love that's like so unadulterated. It's just like, it's just to you. It's so pure. And then it's meant that I've made such better decisions in my romantic like life because I'm more like, if I actually like someone, I'll hang out with them. So she's really done a lot for me, and she has no idea, which is what I think all the time. She just has no idea. She's just this like little King Charles Spaniel.
So
Just wants chicken.
do you recommend people in similar situations should get dogs?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think people... I have an issue with, like, influencers getting dogs and then getting rid of their dogs and not really saying, like, where the dog's gone. I'm convinced there's, like, a farm with all of the, like, dogs that influencers from, like, reality TV shows have bought, and then a week later realise that they don't want to have a dog. They just did it for Instagram and have gotten rid of them. I think too many people get dogs because it's, like, feels like the right thing to do, but they're a lot of work. Have you ever had a dog?
I have dog sat for a month.
Okay.
That was enough.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
They're non-stop.
They also poop a lot.
Yeah, but so do we.
Yeah, but I don't have to pick up my poop.
Yeah.
Do you?
I would if I had to. I'd pick up
Really?
my own shit.
You would?
Yeah.
That's
I smell
brave.
my own farts.
Well, intentionally or?
Yeah,
'cause
like
you can't
out
avoid it?
of curiosity. Just
Okay.
what they smell like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, picking up poop not my favorite thing.
Interesting. That's fair enough.
In fact, if I had a dog, I think I would have to get a boyfriend so that he can pick up the
Yes.
dog's poop.
Yes. I don't know. I quite like it. It's a good conversation starter, picking up dog shit. I've met loads of people who be like, "Oh, sorry, have you got a poo bag?"
Oh, that's a good
It's a good-
icebreaker.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like my new version of "Have you got a lighter?"
I could do that without having a dog. It would be even more fun.
That's perfect. Yeah. Have you got a poo bag?
Yeah.
Can I shit on you?
Yeah. Well, Gracie, it was a pleasure to talk to you. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel. And thank you, Dutch Barn, for the lifelines and for turning the question to me. Grace, would you like to say anything
To Dutch Barn.
to Dutch Barn or to me or to the world?
Well, Dutch Barn is delicious, and I love vodka. That's all I have to say.
That's perfect. Thank you.